I'm glad you asked that question. Those questions. Who do you think is moral and such, right, and so forth? And I'm not. Oh, by the way, everybody out there, I'm not trying to piggyback on this favorite of mine in this well-known video here. Young Turks, great broadcasters. I love this guy, but he asked for some answers, and I want to give him. And anyway, it's hard for me to type. Okay, I have a hard time, so I'm going to make the video. I don't care if you rate me or not. I just want to answer. Like I said, I love this guy. Let's see. Who is righteous and who is wrong and who is the most moral and so on and so forth. I find it incredible that religions, all of them, spout this thing about how atheists have no morality. We have no moral fiber, no moral compass because we don't know a God. Okay, you think about that for a second. It's like saying, well, since you're not a schizophrenic and don't have a delusion of a superhero that's going to give you a wonderful heavenly afterlife after you die because you've killed as many Jews as you can or killed as many Muslims as you can. We just don't, that's just absurd. And so my answer is none of them. There really is no real moral fiber in any of the religions. Every single one of them, like you said, you just look in their texts, and all of them are about the most intolerant, uh, restrictive, disrespectful. Uh, oh man, no, no, no. I just they're so and they're heinous. They're nasty people, and the God they believe in, you're right. And this thing is some kind of a serial killer or something. It's like they still follow blood sacrifice and human sacrifice. They got the wafers, and the wine. This is my body. This is my blood. The Catholics, yeah, and the Jews. How they start out anyway? It was God up there in heaven with all his heavenly hosts and everything around him, and it's making all the different rules for everybody or something. He says to the Jews, he says to the heavenly hosts, watch this, watch what I tell the Jews to do. What? Hey, you guys, first I want you to walk through the desert for 40 years, and then I want you to cut off a piece of your penis. That'll make me happy. You got, the heavenly hosts, they had to be laughing, going, don't stop it, you're killing us. Why are you telling them to do that? What else did they do? How else did that come up? Did they sit around a table or something and go, hey, I know how we can have a covenant with our God, make him convince him we believe him? Let's cut off a piece of our baby's penis. Excuse me? Why didn't somebody jump up and say, what are you, a pedophile? Are you crazy? Why would a God want us to do that? Just, they're absurd. So none of them are right. They all profess to be peaceful and then they help the poor and this and blah, blah, blah. We all know that. But it's all lip service. That's all it is. All any of them ever do is want to forcibly convert everybody else. That's what every one of them's religion is about, too. As much as they say it's not, their whole stand is a stand of intolerance. That if you do not, like you said, believe the way they do, there's some kind of an eternal punishment waiting for you. And that's morbid. And they threaten children with that constantly. Talk about your child abuse. Jeez. Can you understand that? I mean, how about if you're like 12 or whatever? I mean, whatever you're a parent. This Moidle comes in. He says, "Time for the bliss." He comes in. He chops up and does it. Then he goes down. He's getting ready to do the blood sacrifice. What are you doing? You're gonna give my kid herpes or something. Get out of there. But they're doing it in New York right now. The Moidles, they're giving herpes to the children they circumcise because they gotta taste the first blood. How fucking morbid can it be until you people stop? And in the Islamic countries again, they're still burying women and stoning them. And it's just so, ugh. And they still, I say exactly how morbid that is. Like, why do you make the women sit back in the church? Well, because we need to concentrate on our prayers and focus on our prayers. We don't need to be concentrating and focusing on women's curves. It's like, what the fuck? You know, don't you have a conscience or something? Don't you know right from wrong? Can't you just look at a girl and say, "Oh, there's a girl"? They just can't seem to do that, and they tell on themselves. Well, we're a culture of rapos. Why don't they just say that? That's why we get behind us because we don't want to be bothered. Because we'll teach them. What the fuck? See you later. That's my answer. So no, none of them are any of it. None of them are right. There's no superhero out there going to save your life and give you a good afterlife. No freaking nobody going to save you. Listen, I don't even have any legs, and I've had people pray to give me legs back for I don't know how long. So does God hate amputees? See you later. Who am I? Well, I'm just an earthling. But you're the young Turks. You're the champs. Bye, guys.